It's kind of strange. I grew up in Provo, so I've always lived within about a mile of the MTC. And when I left on my mission, went into the MTC, it didn't really feel like I left home. But when, we got on the bus to go to the airport and then flew to California, all that didn't take super long. But that's when I remember as we, went up into the air and then eventually we were coming back into the Ontario airport. That's when it really hit me. I am on my mission, like I'm going on my mission. Whereas before it was kind of like I'm on a field trip on the other side of Provo. So that was a really kind of an amazing feeling to internalize, wow, this is actually starting. It was really, really cool. We got off the plane. It was like one of those, you come down the staircase kind of things and, grab your bag, and it was pretty hot already, even though it was in April. And we met our mission president. He's just this big, happy, awesome guy, and him and his wife, President Sister Sanchez, and they greeted us, gave us hugs, and took us to their place. And no, they didn't take us to their place. They took us to a church where we met some of our mission leaders and had a little bit of training, met our trainers, and then before I knew it, I was going to my area, which was up in the mountains. Completely not what I was expecting. There were pine trees everywhere. Smelled so nice. A beautiful lake, Lake Gregory. And my trainer said, we're going on splits, and you're going to go give this blessing to a less active. And here's a map. You're going to go with this guy from the ward. So I found myself, my first night of my mission, alone. I wasn't with my trainer, and I was supposed to kind of like go on splits and have this plan, and I didn't even know how to get anywhere. So the member picked me up, and we tried visiting the lady to give her a blessing. I was terrified because I'd only given like one blessing at that point, I think, to a home teaching person. But she's like, no, I don't want a blessing or whatever. So maybe it's bad, but I was kind of grateful that I didn't need to do it. That's probably bad. I should have been eager to bless her. But so we went to another member's house, and I sat there, and her little dog chewed up my bag, like my brand new mission bag, just chewed on it. And I just sat there the whole time feeling like I should ask her for referrals, or I should do all these awesome things that I just learned in the MTC, but I was just like terrified and didn't know what to do. So she and this member were just like shooting the breeze and talking about whatever. And I finally was like, so do you know anyone we can teach? And she looked at me just shocked and was like, no. I was like, oh, okay. All right. And I didn't know what to say. And then we went home. And I remember laying there. I was at the top bunk of our little bunk bed in our little tiny room, just laying there being like, wow, it's a long day, your first day of your mission. You're traveling and all that and going on the splits. I'm on my mission, and this is crazy. And it's a day I'll never forget.